At the outset, I would compliment FAO for having organized this Global Family Farming Forum, which is under the framework of United Nations Decade of Family Farming. And we all are aware that family farmers play a very important role in food and nutritional security, sustaining livelihoods, and preserving heritage. As far as India is concerned, that our journey from a food deficit nation to a food surplus and net exporter primarily has been sustained by our farming community. 18% of the GDP in India is from agriculture today, with more than 44% of the workforce engaged in it. And 90% of the farmers fall into the category of family farmers. Most of them are of small and marginal holdings of less than 2 hectares. Our Honorable Prime Minister's inspirational leadership has led to several measures for the welfare of farmers and in particular the family farmers. We are transforming agriculture through these policies, and there have been positive outcomes which are increasing their incomes and increasing their livelihood opportunities also. So first of all is the access to credit. And we know the farmers and family farmers need access to short-term and long-term credit. So the short-term credit is being provided by the working capital loans at very, very concessional interest rates through the Kisan credit cards or the farmer credit cards. On the other hand, the long-term credits are also being provided so that farmers invest on their land and other asset bases. We are also having an agriculture infrastructure fund for post-harvest technology adoption and infrastructure. Then comes the issue of small and marginal holdings, which are also progressively getting fragmented. And the challenge of these small holdings is being met through collectivization and through cluster-based farming. We are organizing these family farmers into farmer-producer organizations. And these farmer-producer organizations help in providing easy credit. It helps in reducing the cost of inputs. It improves market accessibility because there is price assurance and there is also quality assurance. And a lot of private sector startups are dealing with farmer-producer organizations to ensure that their cluster-based farming has adequate markets. Then we have a system of integrated farming. What is integrated farming? It is a way by which the families who are engaged in agriculture diversify from crop to animal husbandry, dairying, fisheries, and horticulture. So all adult members of the family are engaged in some sort of activity and they contribute towards increasing the family incomes. And these integrated farming systems are now getting more and more popular and also helping increasing the share of the allied activities in the overall gross value added. We are also of late implementing a digital public infrastructure, which is a farmer database of all the about 120 million farmers in the country. And this will transform the way services will be delivered to the farming community. It will not only empower the farmers, but it will also unleash innovations and promote startups which will use these databases with the consent management system. So to have direct linkages with farmers individually or through these farmer collectives or farmer producer organizations. So these are the key policy interventions which I wanted to mention here. And again, at the end, I will urge all the stakeholders to be part of this today's event, not only today's event, but otherwise the decade of family farming, which it is supporting a very important community which is providing livelihoods and food security for the world. Actually, what happens is that the financial institutions in India are reaching to the villages. So they have a huge network. And because of the fact that government is promoting credit through a priority sector lending system, so it is a policy of the banks to have a share of their credit to priority sector, which is agriculture and allied activities. And then we provide concessional credit. So we provide interest subvention, and also priority is given to those people, an additional incentive for prompt repayment of the loan. So that helps them getting what we call these farmer credit cards. These credit cards provide a working capital loan for each year depending on what they are growing. So all the needs of the inputs and also the need for mechanization and labor is provided through that. And they pay back within a year and they get a renewed cash credit for the next year.
Yes.
That is the short-term credit. And for the long-term credit, as mentioned, for land assets and other assets, there is again a priority sector lending with credit at concessional rates. This enables them, and we also have some sort of arrangement with the collectives, also farmer collectives, also where the credit, it's a community asset which can be given to the member farmers at lower rentals. Yeah, so
Okay,
it's
one-
basically it's like this, that harvest when it is, so the loan is for the short-term loan is for a year. So once they harvest the crop, they get the money and they pay back the loan.
okay.
In case there is an issue of losses,
Yes.
the crop due to some sort of vagaries of weather,
Insurance?
which is happening more often because of the climate
Yes,
change issues.
that's right.
We have a very robust crop insurance scheme wherein based on a very small premium, the crops are insured and that crop repayment is done based on the marketability of the crop, which otherwise would have grown if the disaster would not have happened. And they get paid through those loan accounts and it is adjusted against the loan. So what
For
is
the
happening?
market.
We are providing, these farmer producer organizations are providing branded products also because they have a capacity to do value add. And because they do value add, those products are also available on online platforms which we are promoting. Of course, we also have agriculture market network across the country, and we have funded those agriculture markets through infrastructure support and also digitization. And the farmers can sell their produce in those markets. They get information about what is the market across the country and even across the world. So if they have the capacity, they can even export. And these farmer producer organizations have also started exporting fruits, vegetables to various countries because of their empowerment. Also, the fact that their quality became so better because of these collectivization efforts that they could export following all the global standards. In fact, farmers were very proactive in accessing digital technology because the penetration of internet and penetration of smartphones in India has been going on since a very long time. And when Honorable Prime Minister started this trinity of Jan Dhan Aadhaar Mobile, so we had a unique Aadhaar or the unique social identity number which was identity based. We had bank accounts open for all the farmers of the country, and the mobile technology reached. So this trinity is the basis or the foundation for unleashing the power of digital technology. So we have most of the benefits, whether it's food distribution of food through the public distribution system, distribution of any incentives or subsidies, and now this digital public sector initiative. All this is based on this JAM trinity. And because of the fact that this JAM has been in operation for last 1 decade, farmers are quite used to using smartphones to access technologies and to also get extension, get weather information so that they can plan their irrigation, plan their crops accordingly. So that has helped a lot in improving their incomes and also preparing them for any eventuality in future.
Okay, thank you very much.